Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to do some reinforcement with you guys because over the last 48 hours, I have gotten a ton of messages on this. So, I let our conversations dictate and help me guide to know what to talk about on this channel. And, this is something that I've been seeing over and over, and I kind of sprinkle this in my videos. And this is kind of a message for my female viewers more so than the males. But I keep hearing woman after woman after woman, survivors of narcissistic abuse, telling me this one thing. And what is it? That they have given this narcissist everything that they could give this narcissist, and they're realizing that the narcissist gave them nothing in return, nothing positive. Didn't meet them halfway, didn't do nothing for them. So this is a life lesson, ladies, in how we are to conduct ourselves when we are dealing with the male species. With the male species, God says the man is the head. He should be coming to you in a state of being ready to be the head of a household. You should be seeing that husband material. He should not be coming to you before he has found himself, before he can take care of himself, before he can just even be independent and take care of him, let alone you and the children that you guys might produce. When he's coming to you in a state, he's unemployed, he doesn't have his own place, he doesn't have his life together, that is a sign that he needs to get his priorities in order. He's not ready to be dating a woman. He can't even afford to take you out on a date. He needs to be praying to God and getting some action in his life and fixing these areas that are out of balance. Not coming to a woman for her to pick up all the pieces and carry it on her back. You have to, be concerned with yourself. Now you're taking your life force and your life source energy and trying to lift him up, all for him not to appreciate it. Because a real man would not want to put that on a woman. A real man would not approach you that way. It's not your job to take these men and fix them up. It's not your job. Raise your standards and let him lead the way. We have to let the man that's right for us lead the way. Lead the way. He should not be a cancer that's connecting to your body and sucking off of you and not putting anything in there. It's the worst kind of pain. It is the worst kind of pain, and it makes it even worse when the relationship ends because you feel duped. You feel duped because you got no return on your investments. That's why the man has to lead the way, ladies, to prevent this. Don't jump ahead of no man. It's not your responsibility to be the man in the relationship. It's your responsibility to be the woman. And that might sound old school. That might sound sexist to some people. But I'm a very traditional person. As modern as I am, I have a lot of traditional thoughts on male roles and female roles. But I will not be the person that will say that it's a woman's job to meet a man that's completely out of order and balance in his life, take on all his problems, dust him off, and try to make him be the man that he should have been when he approached a woman with any type of pride and dignity and self-respect. I'm not going to tell you to be that. That's not your job, and you are setting yourself up to be used and abused. He's going to take your money and take another woman out. He's a user. No man, no real man is going to do something like that to you. Okay? But to prevent all of that, you have to change the way your mind thinks. As much as you want to see the good in somebody, as much as you don't want to see somebody down and out, he is a grown-ass man. You're not his mother. We have to stop being the mother role. That's not being someone's woman, being someone's wife is not being their mother. And we get that confused, guys. I feel your pain and all these messages and emails and phone consults of everyone who is giving and giving and giving, and then they're devastated and they're crushed when a relationship is not working out. And it's even harder to get over it because you've invested so much into it. Way more than you ever should have. Don't go ahead of the guy, ladies. Do not go ahead of that man. You're going ahead of him when you're trying to be the superhero and save a house. Because men do it with women and women do it with men. You got to stop doing that. You will always feel like you got the short end of the stick when that stuff flops. And guess what? He still gets to walk away with everything that you gifted him with, everything that you did to improve his life, on to the next person that he's going to use and manipulate as well. Because that's his MO. That is the MO. But we have to value ourselves and our resources and use it intelligently, not emotionally, because that's what's happening. Your emotions are being played off of. You're seeing somebody down and out, and nobody wants to see anybody hungry and hurt, and generally speaking. But we have to look at the bigger picture here. Okay? People who have proven themselves worthy, people who have earned to get a favor from you, that's who get one. There's a whole big difference is to meeting a guy who's assed out with nothing to offer you and trying to pick him up and dust him off, as opposed to maybe being married for 15 years and your husband came in providing and taking care of you, and even though you were working and saving your own money, and maybe he fell on hard times 10 years down the road and you had to step it up to help the family. Two different things. That's two different things. That's two different things, ladies. So stop jumping ahead of the guy. You will always feel slighted at the end of the day when you are jumping in and giving more than you are receiving. Let him give more to you. Trust me, you will get over them a lot quicker out here in the dating world. And that's the other thing. You're stepping outside of your role. If you're just dating him, you're not his wife. You're not his wife. Stop treating him like your husband. He's not your husband yet. He's not your life partner yet. You guys are just dating, just getting to know each other. There's levels, ladies. There really are levels. We have to be willing and okay with letting people go. Be okay with being alone until somebody worthy comes along. Then you won't be so quick to be dusting people off. Okay? We gotta stop doing that, ladies. Gotta stop doing that. You'll be all right. Let him deal with that. Tell him to come back when he got it together. We'll see then. I do it all the time. After I take my little intake, if you don't measure up, you don't measure up. If he really wants you, he'll do what he has to do to measure up, and then we'll see when you come back. All right, ladies, let's be careful out here. Let's be picky. Let's raise the bar. You're a precious jewel. Everybody can't afford to buy those nice diamonds. Everybody can't afford them. I know I'm like one of those rare gems. Everybody can't afford this. They can't. Okay.